Dave Snyder here. It is July the first, or no, I'm sorry, it's August the 1st. August the 1st, 2012. And I want to try to explain about these weather patterns, okay? And the way that they help me put the supercontinents together and help me line up the moon impacts, basically. It all fits together. It all fits together. Now, I just started using the weather patterns recently. I mean, I just happened to accidentally stumble across it by accidentally hitting that button one day. It just shocked me that everything started to fit. All my alignments of my craters that I put over the moon in reverse of the moon, all these things fit in the lines just like you see here. Now let me just show you how I started this one here. Okay, I was just scrolling through my stuff here, scrolling through. I got something in my way of my screen. Hold on a second. Okay, trying to see over here. I can't see over here. Okay. South America Pacific. This is the first one I clicked on, right here, like this, because I was working on this a while back. I mean, it's probably been a month and a half or so, and I was on that. I just clicked on it to check it out, see what I was doing, because I sometimes forget, right? And it's something I was working on. I was trying to rebuild the supercontinent, basically where the moon impacts take place, because they take place in the Pacific Ocean, right here, where the Marianas Trench is, and it's pretty obvious that's the deepest place on the planet. That's the sweet spot right there. That's the sweet spot where the moon used to hit, or whatever. Okay, it definitely likes that spot. Okay, so I was trying to rebuild. I just clicked on it anyways, and I said, oh well, maybe I'd better check the weather and see how the weather fits on this on here, to see if I'm. And I see you can pretty much see what I'm doing here. What happened when I turn on the weather? It pretty much, fits the shape of South America right there. I mean, you can see the weather conforms to there's the round edge there, like South America, and you can see, watch, when I faded in and out, things pretty much fit pretty well all around it, except for maybe right here, this edge here. But when I was doing that, okay, then I turned on, what I did after that is I turned on the, which impact was it? I think it was right up here. Let me turn the weather off first. Turned on the impact, right? No, it's down here. It's got to be down here. No, maybe not. Okay, so hold on a second. Just bear with me here. Right here, this one, the Indonesian impact, and I turned it on to see if it, fit in there. And this is what happened. Okay, I turned it. Look. This is an impact that I lined up over here, and I made a video, pretty much a couple videos probably about it already. Okay, so I'm not really going to focus on how it fits in Indonesia. I'm going to focus on this right here, this part of this impact right here on the moon, and how it looks like it creates the Amazon in this. Look at this. Let me turn it around this way. Hold on. Okay, the Amazon, biggest river in the world, right? All right. Well. Look at this mark right here, and look how it starts right at the mouth of right from the mouth of the Amazon right there. Look at that. Okay, there's the mouth of the Amazon. Starts right there in South America. It's right here. Amazon comes all the way across like this, pretty much. And looks to me like that's what creates the Amazon, shapes the Amazon, punches it out, or whatever you want to call it. It leaves its mark right there and cuts the delta, whatever, this whole river, the whole river channel, looks like to me. And you can see the rest of the things like this fit in, like this, watch. You see those little marks, you see something for every little spot there. They kind of hide, the Amazon's kind of hard to see with the trees and the jungle and everything like that, but look at that, right at the mouth of the Amazon right there. That's basically, I mean, if you live in South America and you know the Amazon, there you go. I mean, I could try to turn on the water and stuff, see if that comes up. Water bodies. Oh, it's not going to come up there, of course. Damn it, because it's an overlay. Shit. Oh well. Anyways, what I'm trying to point out is, let me just keep going here. What happened? Okay, so I seen that, and I moved on from that. I just noticed that it looked like it creates the Amazon, right? Because there's a lot more impacts than just this one. This is just one that each one does its own thing. Okay, so there's what. Let me just turn that off, and then I went down here again to where this overlay was, and I looked up here and I had the Asia Pacific, where it's Asia would have been at the time during these impacts too. As we can see, there's Central Asia, and we can just see that there is the same circle in South America. It's absolutely the same thing. Caspian right here. It's the same. It was in the same place at the same time during this impact. Look, there's no way around it really. If you can look at maps, if you know how to look at maps and you have any common sense, you can see this. There it is, right there. Okay, they were together, absolutely together. No way around it. Look at this line that comes through here where the Himalayas are. You can see the same thing. There's a line right there in the ocean floor in the same place. I mean, the ocean floor moved along with it. I mean, the continents are over there now, but and the ocean floor or surrounding the continent has been pushed aside as well. It had to be. Okay, I mean, I don't see any other way around it. Okay, so I did that, and then I turned on the weather. Okay, back up to the weather, and I did what I saw in the weather. Okay, wasn't really paying attention to how it fit in Asia. I mean, it does fit there. You know, you can see it goes around this little thing here. But what I saw was this big opening where there is no weather. There's no weather here. Okay, that got me looking, and I looked at the shape of it, and I looked at down here at Australia, and I could see maybe it looked like to me like this is Australia right here. I had Australia over here in the Hawaiian Island area, and it probably went over there still, but instead I dragged it over here to this spot because I thought it looked like this went in there, right? And you can see how it fits. Look, it fits pretty much right in there. And then I noticed this. See this cloud pattern right here? The cloud pattern? Okay, let's just take a look at the shape of that cloud pattern and the shape of Australia right there. You can see that cloud pattern fits right into place. Right there, and then you can see how this all fits in place as well. See the line? There's a line that comes right around like this. That's the border of Australia right there, pretty much. And you can see how the clouds come in just into the right spots. And this is kind of weird right here. There must be another piece of this that goes right here somewhere. Another piece of the puzzle that goes right here, and I got to figure out which continent it is, or maybe that's where the moon hit and slid or something. I'm trying to figure that part out still, but it's strange how how it's really clear right there, and this just happens to fit. Look at it. Look how it fits at the bottom of right this part of Australia down here. I mean that right there, that curve. It's that's the way it happens. Yeah, I just thought that it went there. I didn't even see that till after I put Australia here, and then I saw that, and I said, "Whoa, that looks like it fits right there," and it does. And then you look right here. Look at this spot right here. Look at this. See this area right here of the clouds? Take a look. Look at that. Fits right in there. It's like a V, almost like a V shape. It's not a perfect square. It's like a V shape. You see the same shape, and then it goes around here, and then of course it does whatever it does after that, but. You can see this line right here. That line probably goes with this line right here. I probably have it a little bit off still. I didn't, I wasn't. I figured that was lined up. That was lined up. That was pretty good. Good enough to make a video about it anyway. But you can see there is this line right here in Australia. That line goes. This goes right down this channel or whatever there is. Like I don't know. I've never been to Australia, but there must be some kind of channel right there or something. Anyways, that fits there pretty good. I thought. And then you can see how the weather is. Look at how the weather is right here. It's interesting. I mean, it really is. How that fits. It shows you that basically this is how the continents were at one time, and the impacts took place here, and all the continents were layered, and they hit all the continents at one time. That was their supercontinent. It was something like that at one time. And then you can put North America in there in a couple different ways, I guess. I don't have it in there yet. I got to put that in there, but I can already see something how it's going to fit, because it's going to have, this is going to be the east coast, of course, over in this area, and I know there's an impact on the east coast and the Gulf of Mexico and everything. It's going to fit in there. I just know it will, and I got to get Africa in there still and everything too. So, but that's pretty interesting. The weather patterns are pretty interesting right there. See that? That's how, after a while, that's how you get to practice at this. It took me a long time to get to this point. I mean, when I first started doing this, I was way off. I totally admit that, but I still seen what was going on. There was some, every once in a while I'd get lucky and hit something, and it would always be bigger than it was supposed to be. So that would throw me off every time. It would throw me off and make me think that I was wrong. So I go back to looking at, I'd start shrinking the moon down to the size it was supposed to be, and then that's when I got screwed up. That's when I was making mistakes. Okay. Now I want to show you. I want to go back and show you this. Turn all this off. I want you to see this Indonesian impact that I showed the other day with this cool weather patterns. Today, like I said, every time, doesn't matter what day, the weather patterns will fit this crater. And this crater don't move. I don't move it. The weather just changes around it. All right. Take a look. Hold on a second. Let's get the weather back up there. There we go. Oh man, I hate when it does that. But anyway, I'll back it back up off in a minute. Here, damn it, just do it now. Okay, see this swirl here? I mean, this is all still fitting in the lines pretty well. It actually updated from a few minutes ago. It was a little bit better. I should have made the video a little faster, I guess. This isn't the same one, but we'll check it anyway. See how that fits? Look at this line right here, how it comes right up and just hugs the side of that wall, that area. Look at that. Okay, and then back to the other one. Just take a look. Look at this. This clouds stop right at those ridges on the moon. Oops, hold on. Yeah, I wish I was. Earlier, those swirls were really formed, really nice. I wish I would have got it then. But anyways, it still fits in there. You can still see it how it fits, and it's like right around the circle, right around there. You must have seen me coming, but you can see. Look at how it fits. Just watch it for a second. Just watch. See how it stays in the line right here. It stays in this line up here. Those lines are there. It basically shapes the weather patterns, the impacts. The land on the Earth right now today is basically a print from this crater hitting it and leaving this print on the Earth, and the weather patterns show that. I'm telling you, they do. They absolutely do, in all kinds of places, all over the Earth, basically, and especially in this area of the Pacific, really well. And over here, when you look at the weather patterns, like in North America, they don't fit in the ocean so much as they do just in the land. So that means the land was over there. I haven't got it over there yet. I will get it over there as soon as I can. Oh wow, I just noticed something there too. Let's get that up there real quick. Let me see. Take me a second to overlay this. That swirl right there, that's something. I know that is. I know it is. Hold on a second. It's a little tough to put these pictures up that high on the above the equator because they start to deform. But sometimes it just puts it right in place for you too, if you're lucky. Let's see what it does. I just always check whenever it puts it down. I always check right where it puts it. Nah, I don't think that's. I don't know. It's kind of looks like something there. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know about that. Man, that looks like something too. But I want to shrink it down a little bit and check this. Oh, you know what? I wanted to put a different picture up there. Actually, I'm just going to delete this one. I wanted to put this other picture of Mare Oriental, the USGS drawing. Put that up there, and then it's right up here somewhere, real close. I just want to make sure I get the right one. It's reversed already. So I got to check it first. Open with paint. And it is reversed. See the writing is backwards, so I could shut that and go ahead and choose that crater. And move it. Let's just check the weather. Like I said, always check it first. Okay, so I'm gonna move. See what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this circle right up to that swirl, up in the clouds right up there. I'm going to try to see this. This is going to shrink the picture a little bit, but we're going to go for it here. Okay, so I'm going to get this up there. See how it's already messing up the picture, but I'm going to get it right in there because I think it goes right there. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be right. Because I know it goes up here in Canada. Actually, I think what it is, I think this swirl it's offset a little bit from this circle. That's the this circle that surrounds the Great Slave Lake right here. Okay, I do believe that's just offset. They're not always going to be right over the top of the area because the weather is higher and a little bit offset probably. So I mean, I think it is anyway. But we'll line up so this may not fit over the land right here, but it does fit over the land here. Believe me, it does remarkably well. And I just want to get just updated. Okay, but I just want to line it up with that weather pattern there. That's all I'm trying to do at this moment. So let's just do that first. And maybe you know what? When you do that, I might find that I was wrong about having that centered over the Great Slave Lake, but I doubt it. Okay, so let's just get that set and then check the weather. Get the weather going here. Okay, so what I look for when I do the weather in something like an area like this is I look for circles like this where maybe that one of these craters goes right in the center, like that one right there. And you got to remember, this is a drawing of the moon surface, the Mare Oriental crater. But you can already see. Look at this right here. You see how this kind of wings back or kind of angles back, and look at the back. That swirl is from that moon hitting there. I know this crater goes here. I know it does already. I've already put it together. I know it goes here. And just seeing that circle, look what I did. I put that right here. You saw me do it right into place pretty much, and you can see that basically it has to create that circle. You know it does. You know it does. I mean, the whole thing about this moon impacting the Earth. I'm trying to be quiet because my roommate's sleeping, but the whole thing about the moon impacting the Earth is nobody wants to know. That's the whole thing about it. That's why they create stories about how everything on the Earth is created, because they know that all it's going to take is one person to figure out the cycle on the planet and spread that word, and then everyone will know when it's going to happen again. You know what I'm saying? They'll know, and even if it's like 3 years before it's going to happen, people are going to change. Lifestyles are going to change a lot. Believe me, people will change. Everything will change. Everything would change if everybody knew, even 10 years down the road, that the moon was going to hit the Earth or whatever. Okay, that's going to change everything. That's why people refuse to accept it. They deny it, or they just know about it and they just think that it's better that you don't know because of that fact. That's one reason. Then, of course, the other reasons are greed, and and the scientists can't admit they're wrong and everything else like that. But the main thing is the cycle. It's not going to be that hard to figure out. I'm looking to have somebody help me figure it out, because I know I've done this part. I can see that the moon's hit the Earth. I know it has. I can tell you right now the moon's hit the Earth, but I don't. And I know it's a cycle, and I know it's coming. I know it's coming around to that time again. It's got to be. But I would like someone to help maybe figure that out. If you got any ideas on that, let me know. I mean, or maybe if I knew, I would stop making videos and just shut my mouth. Probably. If I knew, I probably wouldn't tell anybody. It's just the way. Might be better that way. No, I do know, and I would tell everybody. But look at this. Look at this line right here. See how this? Look at this point. Watch. You can see it would like to continue to that point there and come back this way. All the angles are right. You need a big screen to see this too. I know most people are going to have a hard time seeing this, but look at that. See, I mean, I just noticed it myself. You saw me do it. Put it right in there. And look at how good it fits. Look at how good that fits. Give me a break. The moon hits the Earth. Believe it or not. I'm just trying to point it out to people that want to know. If you don't want to know, yeah, too bad. You know it now. Too bad. Now let's see how this fits over the spot on the Earth. I know it doesn't fit. It's not going. It's going to be offset. I just know it is. Let me turn the weather off here. Weather. Okay. You know, but then again, you know, it may not be offset too much off. Nah, I think it is. It's going to be up there. That circle's going to be up there. Hang on. What do we got here? Mendel. And a big circle right there on this area here. And you got to remember, this is a USGS drawing. They're not going to give you everything, but they do pretty much give you a very detailed picture of the craters. And you can go in and you can like look right here. See this? Watch. There's a crater right there, the small one right there. See that? You zoom in, and look at that. Tell me the moon hasn't hit the Earth. Come on, man. I mean, just give me a break here. I mean, I'm not trying to fuck everybody around. And you know what I mean? I'm not trying to show you something that's not that you can't see yourself. I mean, you can see this shit. It's here. Look at this big circle, Mendel. It might be a little bit off. I don't have it. I didn't. You seen how long I've spent on it? I mean, oh, look at that. God damn, that goes right there. It's gonna go right in there. Grand Canyon, somewhere right in there too. Like I said, not the only impact, so you can't go by everything. It's not going to be there. They give you pretty much enough clues to figure it out. I mean, look at this line right here. This is it. There's distinct areas that I notice all the time that you really can't, you know, get around. Like this whole shape right here. Gosh. Craters of the Moon National Park. Damn right, it's Craters of the Moon. Better believe it. There's Yellowstone, which is the center of an impact at one point. I mean, and if anybody sees anything while you're watching this video that you see that I'm not seeing, please point it out. I mean, send me a message. I really would appreciate it if you did that. I mean, if you're seeing something that I'm missing, or if I'm off to the left or off to the right or whatever, let me know that. Please let me know. If you see something and you say I'm real close but just off a little bit or whatever, I'd like to know that. I mean, that helps a lot. You know. Look at that. Look, it may just hit right there, and up there too. Oh yeah, because now I'm seeing another circle right here. I'm seeing a circle right here. You have to kind of be backed up, but look right here. See this line that comes around. So this is like a side. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's right here. It takes practice. Look at this, but there it is. This Great Lakes Slave Lake is right here in the center. Watch. Right in the center. Oh, it's right there in the center. The circle goes right around there. Hold on, let's see. Yeah. Look at this crater right here. This one right here. It's kind of out of shape, but let's see if it's there. I see something right there. Watch. Oh, and this crater right here. See that circle right there? See it with the picture distorting the way it does? That's that crater right there. Guaranteed. That's what creates that crater on the moon. There's a mountain right there. You can see the round circle around the top of the mountain, and it creates that crater right there. And you can definitely see that there's that same shape is right up here. I mean, it's the same texture and everything. Even though it's a drawing, still it goes there. Look at this. I mean, look at this one right here. These little ones here. Anyways, enough time. It's a long video, but you've seen the weather. Check the weather out again. Look at this. Look at that shit. That is the same exact circle. You know what? This right here probably goes right down in there. I might have to turn it just a little. No, I'm pretty good. I don't want to mess up the rest of it. That's there. Say that's there. Pretty damn close anyway. You got that crater right there. That's pretty close, and there should be something right next to it right there that creates them clouds. Oh yeah. So you see, that's what I do with the weather patterns lately. I mean, there's definitely something to it. You cannot deny that. There's definitely something to it. I mean, I get them every time. They fit in the lines. You want to check over? Let's just check Tycho real quick because Tycho's really good when it fits really good every time. Just way up here. Tycho Pacific weather. Okay. Weather. See the shaded areas? It fits into the shaded areas very well. Right here. Look. How it all fits right here. Watch. I know it's difficult to see, but it definitely does fit there. No question about that. Let's see how the other ones are doing today. Oh boy. See the line? Look at this line. It comes right here. Watch this on the moon. See, you can see another line right here. It could be following that one today. Nope. It's right along that line. You see how it stops right at that line on the moon. Right there. This is a perfect alignment pretty much. And you see this circle right here. Right underneath there. You see some kind of circle right there. And we'll check the other one too. Look at this whole little area right here. Look at that. Watch. Fits right in that spot right there. Perfectly. Oh man. You know, sooner or later someone's going to realize, or at least try this on their own and spend a little time on it, and they're going to see the same thing. You know, this is just, you know, and it really, the only reason I really do this is not to point out, not to bum you out that the moon hits the Earth. The main reason I do this is because I don't like being lied to about how things are made on this planet and the documentaries. And, you know, hey, if the moon hits the Earth, tough shit. It hits the Earth. You know, I want to know that. And I think every person on this planet has the right to know just exactly what the scientists know. And you know what? They do know. Because I've run into their roadblocks. I'm telling you, I've ran into their little hiding things and all of it. I'm telling you, they know it. I mean, how could you not know it? If you're a NASA scientist, how in the hell do you not know it? I mean, you can see it. The prints are all over the Earth. I'm telling you. Look at the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. Is totally opposite of the Pacific, basically, of the impact side over here, the subduction area. All the impacts and stuff are all right here, totally on the other side of the ridges. Hits over here. These are all all impact wounds, and those are all exit wounds on the other side. I mean, what do you think is going to happen on the opposite side if the moon hits the Earth? It's going to go to the other side and create cracks and volcanoes on the other side, of course. And you're going to have spreading, of course, and you're going to have subduction wherever it hits. And that's why you have subduction. Plate tectonics, whatever. You can call that plate tectonics. It does make sense, logical sense, that that's what's happening now. And you can call it plate tectonics, but what creates the plate tectonics is a whole different story. The big part of the story is completely left out, and I'm telling you, you can see it for yourself. All you got to do is put the puzzle together. It's a puzzle. All right, too long. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there, and you can do what you want with the information. You can laugh, you can cry, you can reply, whatever you want. All right, have a good day.